Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the Contender Series bout in the welterweight division between Yohan Lainesse versus Justin Burlinson. And how I see this fight between Yohan Lainesse versus Justin Burlinson. So Yohan Lainesse versus Justin Burlinson. How I see this one right here is I for some reason see a lot of people saying Yohan Lainesse is a more better striker. Well, I didn't see a whole lot of people. I seen one like that same article, and you might say, what article? You said that in another video on one of these quick picks, but they're all different videos and in different continuums. But otherwise, I seen a sucky article where they were just all wrong with a lot of their picks. They were picking pretty decent, just going with the favorites. But the reason they were going with the favorites was like complete opposite. Like they were saying, oh, matter of fact, they didn't even go with, they picked Lainesse in this one. I'm picking Burlinson all the way. Well, I look at Lainesse, he a herky-jerky, mediocre striker from what I've seen. Well, he's not even a mediocre striker, but I just see low IQ, low talent, low discipline striking a lot from Yohan Lainesse. A lot of times. Like he might get these finishes, but I see low fight IQ like coming forward with your shoulder low like this, low shoulder, swinging like somebody this way, and you swinging back, like look very sloppy and ugly. Even somebody hurt, like somebody could be literally dead on their feet. I don't like to see that from a fighter like this. Lack of discipline. That's the same way you just run into a shot, somebody catch you with a check hook, like they could be dead to rights. They would just stick their fist out, you run into it because you're so sloppy at times. Like I'm not saying he fights like that all the time, but I definitely see moments where this man just throws discipline and fight technique out of the way and it goes back into being like a barroom, classroom fighter, like very low tier striker. But I feel like Justin Burlinson is more clean and composed with his striking. Like you'll see him set his shots up and like he'll really dig and he'll really work the brick and chew you down. I feel like fundamentally his boxing, his technique, his discipline is sharper. Lainesse might like say finishing rate and whatnot might be higher, but you start getting up to high level, you just become the opposite of your finishing rate because they see you might get away with beating these bums like that, but you start getting to UFC, they're gonna turn you into the bum. Matter of fact, you will be the bum in the UFC. Like, oh, this guy wanna come in wild like that. I'm just gonna stick my fist out and let this guy run into it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop my hands and be like, bring it. The guy come out to be sloppy. I'm gonna slap him, knock his ass. Knock him out. But yeah, so I don't like what I'm saying from Lainesse and stuff. I don't like that sloppiness. I feel like Burlinson gonna fully pick him apart. Lainesse might come out aggressive, but all the time Burlinson probably be evading, counter, digging to the body, digging, then coming up top, just really picking him apart on the feet. And then on the ground, Lainesse got some underrated grappling, but I feel like Burlinson can out wrestle him, out grapple. I feel like Burlinson is like everywhere can beat him. And I feel like ultimately he's going to end up on the feet. Like it's gonna be a good mix up exchange, but Burlinson overall is gonna be the more composed, sharper fighter. And I feel like he puts some weight in the second round. I think it happens on the feet. I feel like he'd be able to take advantage of his big windows he leaves in his striking, land clean shots to his body, start to drop those hands, then come up top, pin him against the cage, chop him up, and then put him out in that second round. So in this fight, I got Justin Burlinson via second round TKO.